And she finally did it. She made her decision. The VP has picked her VP running mate. Kamala Harris has chosen Minnesota Governor Tim Walz to be her running mate. He was elected to Congress in 2007 and has served as the governor of Minnesota since 2019. Political analyst Thom Serafin joining us now to talk about this. Tom, we've been talking about this for a while. Are you surprised?
Yes, I am. I was polling for Governor Shapiro out of Pennsylvania. I thought he had the inside straight going for him. 19 electoral votes in Pennsylvania. But turns out the Democrats are playing a larger game.
Okay, tell me what that game is.
Well, they've always had a problem with white men. And now in their polling, it's even stronger. The problem is stronger because Kamala Harris is now the nominee. So they have to go in deep. They got to go deep. Now they have a football coach that took a team to the state title, high school.
Former high school, yep.
24-year veteran of the National Guard, a governor, a former congressman, never lost an election, kind of a good old boy, and he's a hunter. I mean, he fits all those white male stereotypes. And you remember what happened at the convention. They had Hulk Hogan,
right.
They had Dana White, and they're really appealing the Republicans to the white males. And here they come around and they say, okay, you know, checkmate. It's going to be a great debate between J.D. Vance from Ohio and this gentleman. That's going to be the best debate.
Okay, but interesting you should bring that up because I love what you always say. You say vice presidents don't win elections, but they could lose them? Is that what you're saying is?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So with that in mind, what difference is this going to make then?
Okay, so the game states, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, Georgia, Nevada, Arizona, North Carolina, maybe Virginia, they're all in play. And they're losing, the Democrats are losing the white male voters. In Michigan, 16 points of difference. So 53 for right now for Donald Trump, and I think it's 16 points lower than, I think it's 38 for Kamala Harris. If you go to Pennsylvania, it's a 15-point spread. They have to narrow that to win those troubled states. They have to get those voters out, and they have to win those little bit of voters, you know, in the undecided columns and bring them over. Their play right now nationally by this selection, the pros I'm talking about, Axelrod, Obama's, all those people put their heads together and saying, where are we on this national table? What can we do to win? We need the white male voter. This is the best guy. Put him in there, and now he's going to be the vice president.
It's so interesting, the intricacies that are involved with this and everything. Okay, how does he stack up to a J.D. Vance?
Well, hey, they're both accomplished. You know, J.D. Vance is the junior. This gentleman they selected today is 60 years old, a veteran. He's got a lot of experience. He'll be a good old boy and grandfather on the debate stage. J.D. Vance will be the young, you know, kid that wants to come in and take over. He might be a little bit too aggressive, but they're playing for the same vote. And J.D. Vance has been there for a long time. This gentleman's been a long time in Minnesota, but he doesn't tout his horn. He's not one of those guys in the world of politics that says, I'm the greatest. He just says what he does, and he does what he says, which is kind of interesting. You have someone there to her right that can help her understand politics better and appeal to the white voters.
So even though you didn't expect this to happen, it sounds to me like you're thinking this was a good move. Okay, but let's talk about what the Republicans will use against Walz. He's the one who has labeled them weird. That's been the big thing, and the Democrats have been trying to take that phrase on as well. Right. What happens next?
Well, you know, they're going to have to go after his record during the Floyd situation. He refused to call in the National Guard when they were burning the city down, and he's been very lenient on a lot of left-wing issues up there. He's gone to the left on some of the gun control issues. The NRA decided not to endorse him because he decided to go out and he was against assault weapons. He's still a hunter. So, I mean, they're going to try to position him on the left, and he has been very liberal for a governor. But, you know, he's got all these other qualities with him. I'm fascinated at the game of politics, how they play this game nationally. And they're putting all their money in on the white male voter. You know, she had the event last Monday where you had 190,000 people on the telephone. White dudes for Harris.
Yeah.
What is that all about?
Yeah, right.
So, but that's
so
what this is all about. It's all about the white male voter.
Interesting.
And who would have figured it? I mean, from my vantage point, I didn't figure it.
But now he's thinking this is a good thing. We didn't get to talk about Pritzker, but the reality was nobody really seriously thought he was going to be in the running. We're out of time, Tom. You and I are going to talk about that in a commercial break. Always good to have you here. Yes.